Hi everyone and welcome to another Freestyle Creative Friday. Today I'm going to show you how to make your very own snowman. I don't know about you, but I've not had a chance to build a snowman this year, so I thought I'd show you how to make your very own one. Now, if you'd like to join me, we need to gather a couple of items from around the house, and I'll tell you what those are. So, for our snowman, we will need some socks. We will need some string or some wool. We will also need some ribbon for the scarf. We will need something for the buttons and something for the nose. If you've got googly eyes, you can use that for the eyes, or we can draw them on as well. And for the insides, what we will need is we will need some rice. Okay, so let's get started and have some fun. So with our sock, we're going to lay our sock down and we're going to cut along where I've drawn a line. You don't need to draw a line, but I've just drawn one just to make it easier for you to understand where I'm going. Now with this little bit at the side, put it to the side because we will need it later. Okay, and then with our sock, we're going to turn it inside out and we're going to get one of our bits of string. You'll need about 3 bits of string altogether, and what we're going to do is we're going to just tie one of the ends closed. You might need to get a mum or a dad to help you with this bit, but tie it nice and tightly. So that you'll end up with something like this. We're then going to turn that inside out so the knot is on the inside, and that'll give us another little sock. We're then going to take our rice. And we are going to fill our sock with as much rice as we can fit in. It might be easier for someone to hold open, get a helper to hold open the sock, or you might manage to kind of spin it in yourselves. See, I'm spilling it all over the place. Okay, so we're going to just keep filling it. With as much rice as we can fit in. Now if you don't have any rice, you can use cotton wool, but it won't then stand on its own as well. We'll give it a wee shake, and that will mean that we can fit a little bit more in, just to give it a nice big round belly. I'm making a big mess here. Okay, so once we've got as much rice in as we can fit, and there's just a little bit left at the top, we're going to get another bit of wool, and we're just going to tie the top off. Similar to what you did at the bottom. There we go, and I'm just going to cut off the loose ends. We'll make some space. So now we've got our main snowball, but I think we need a head. So what we're going to do is we're going to take another bit of string and we're just going to tie around halfway down or a quarter of the way down. Another bit of string, pulling it nice and tight. and that'll give us our head and our body. Now, a snowman needs to keep nice and warm. What we're going to do is I've got a bit of ribbon. You can use a bit of ribbon, a bit of coloured string, anything that you've maybe found lying around that you can use. And we're just going to tie a nice wee scarf on. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to give him some buttons. Now I've got some glue dots, but you can use any type of glue, or if you don't have anything to kind of add on, you can use some pens and draw on some buttons, some eyes and a nose. You might also use pom-poms, just whatever you've kind of got lying around. So I'm going to do 2 red buttons on this one. There we go. And I've also got, I'm going to draw on a nose because I don't have a little orange pom-pom, and a snowman needs to have an orange nose. Perfect. And I've got some googly eyes, but again you can draw on some eyes, or you can, there we go. And last but not least, remember that little bit of sock that we put to the side? This is going to be our little snowman's hat. Now, I am going to decorate my hat just to kind of spice it up a wee bit, but you can have it as a different coloured sock. You can add a pom-pom onto the top by sticking one on, or like me, you can kind of draw some nice designs on top of the sock, just to add a bit of colour. There we go, we're going to have a nice pink stripy hat. Okay, so I've got my end of my sock, and I'm just going to fold up the ends to make it into a little hat shape. And then last but not least, what we're going to do is we're just going to stick the hat onto Mr. Snowman. And there we have it. Another snowman, cute snowman, and your very own snowman. Well, thank you for watching. And I hope you all have a lovely Christmas. We'll be back in the new year for more Freestyle Fridays. Take care of yourselves.